Thanks for joining us on tonight's Eagle News and Entertainment Update, reporting from the Sanford Hall Studios on the campus of Georgia Southern University. I am Angelina Reyes. On tonight's show, we look at local reaction to the movie 50 Shades of Grey, and we talk to the first winners of the Warren Jones Scholarship here at GSU. But first up, a trash man in an Atlanta suburb is spending his weekends in jail for starting work too early. He violated a city ordinance aimed at keeping workers from waking people up. Tom Jones has the story.
Solicitor said it's automatic jail time. He didn't want to hear nothing I had to say. I said it's my first time.
It was Kevin McGill's first time violating Sandy Springs ordinance that says sanitation workers must haul trash between the hours of 7 in the morning and 7 in the evening. McGill was cited for picking up trash just after 5 one morning. When he went to court, Chief Prosecutor Bill Riley asked the judge to sentence him to 30 days in jail.
I was stunned. I didn't know what to think. I was shocked.
Fines don't seem to work.
Riley doesn't apologize for locking sanitation workers up.
The only thing that seems to stop the activity is actually going to jail.
Riley says 911 lights up when trash haulers come before 7. McGill, who didn't have an attorney with him when he was sentenced, is serving his time on the weekend.
Give him a warning.
His new attorney wonders why he's being punished.
I mean, he's the employee, he's not the employer. I mean, sentencing him to jail is doing what?
The company doesn't start that truck up. The company doesn't drive that truck down the street.
I just want this to be over with.
McGill says he had only been hauling in Sandy Springs 3 months. He says it was hard being in jail with real criminals.
So I'm away from my family and my wife, and she got to take care of the 2 little boys, and I got 4 dogs.
McGill will serve the next 14 weekends in jail. His new attorney has filed a motion to withdraw his plea. In other news, Oprah Winfrey hosted her iconic talk show from Chicago for many years. Now she's exiting the city, planning to shut down her Harpo Studios facility. Roseanne Tellez has the story.
I won't say goodbye. I'll just say, until we meet again.
Oprah's final show in 2011 spelled the beginning of the end for the sprawling Harpo Studios. Now, 4 years later, she came to tell the 200 employees impacted that the facility is closing, calling Harpo not just my home, but also my life for nearly 30 years. I've spent more time there than anywhere else. I'm so proud of what we created. The owner of nearby Wishbone Restaurant says she can also be proud of the transformation of the neighborhood, now filled with condos and restaurants.
She was a real engine, not only for West Loop, but I think for Chicago in general.
He remembers the parade of Oprah audience members and celebrities that headed to his restaurant after the show, and tourists who just came to the neighborhood.
People would be going by the studio, tourists, just to take pictures outside of the studio.
The Oprah Winfrey Network says it's begun the process of transitioning Harpo Studios productions in Chicago to OWN in West Hollywood, a transition that will be complete by December.
We really enjoyed having people come in and saying this is Oprah's restaurant. And, so I miss that. It's kind of sad. I mean, she's been such a powerhouse. I get it. She had a long run. It was great staff. I wonder what's going to happen with the building.
Thanks, Roseanne. And university news, 2 students are awarded the first scholarships designated in the name of Warren Spike Jones. Spike Jones is the co-founder of the local Habitat store and is the former dean of the old College of Arts and Sciences here at Georgia Southern.
The scholarship means a lot to me. I've always appreciated any scholarship that I've received. It's just a little bit extra that can go to furthering my education, because I'm just like everybody else. I only get the Hope Scholarship, so a little bit of money goes a long way. And I really would like to further my education, and this helps me do that. I am looking into graduate school. I'm not sure which field I want to go into yet. I want to set up a couple of internships after I graduate in May, and I don't really know exactly what track I'm going to take, but I just know that I'm excited. I really can see myself working in public history. It's just basically like museums or conservation parks, natural parks, anything like that I can get my hands into. I would really enjoy that. I really wanted Mr. Jones to know that I appreciate the scholarship.
I apply around February or March, and they award the scholarships in April. And so I was really surprised when I got the scholarship, a good surprise. I was really surprised when I was given the scholarship in February, because usually it's a little bit early. So when I get out of school, before I get out of school, I plan on sending my resume and my website. I have a personal website, and I plan on sending that out to several businesses on the lines of advertising and marketing and PR. I really want to do videos and produce videos for people, and photography and web design. And so I want to handle a lot of that stuff, and I'm fairly good at writing, so I like to write, so anything along those lines.
And finally tonight, the movie 50 Shades of Grey is out, and we're asking locals what they think.
You saw 50 Shades of Grey, correct?
I did, on Valentine's Day.
Yes, I've seen the movie and I've also read the book.
Yes, I've seen the movie and I've read all of the books.
Yes, I did.
Okay, can you tell me, how do you think 50 Shades transitioned from book to movie?
I feel like the transition was okay, but that they could have done better. They could have stayed more true to the books than they actually did.
Do you think they picked the right actors for the movie?
I think so, because he was hot, and I don't know how she was supposed to look, but I think she was okay, so.
For the most part, they seemed to get it right.
I definitely think they did not pick the right actors for the role. That's one of the things that really disappointed me. I think the actor who played Christian Grey, the main male lead, was good. But who they picked for the girl, I just felt like her acting, she wasn't emotional enough until the very end.
For Anna, yes. Christian could have been more good looking.
Do you think they tried to censor it too much?
They did something wrong in the making of the movie. It seemed like it was playing the same thing over and over again.
They tried to fit it into rated R when they should have just took the chance and made it NC-17.
And do you think they're going to complete the series in movie form?
I think that they'll complete the movies in series form mainly to make a profit. Who's not going to see that movie just out of curiosity alone?
And do you think that you will now go back and read the books, or no?
Heck no. Well, first of all, I'm a guy, and I don't have a lot of interest in softcore porn.
Thanks for joining us on tonight's installment of Eagle News and Entertainment. I am Angelina Reyes. We'll see you tomorrow night.